Hey, Speck and Leanne and I are starting a section of the Mid-State Trail from Clay Mine Road down to Blackwell. Like, this trail pretty much starts off back into the rocks like we ended the other section. It's a very pretty day. A lot of rocks. Speck's trying to figure out how he's getting down. Oh, no problem. Leanne's working her way through the myriad of stones. And there you go. Pretty much the way the path has been going. Rocky and a little bit wet all the way down through the trail from Clay Mine Road. Through some mountain laurel. You can see how thick it is in here and tight. And through the rocks. Sort of have to pick and choose where you're going to step carefully and make sure you don't fall. About 8/10 of a mile in, we're following this creek down the ravine here. Mile, we split away and went up top of this ridge, and we're following that quite along the mountain. Mile and a quarter in, crossing a little creek here. Let's see how Speck does. Come on! Now. Toss him. Across the top of the mountain before we head down, and this is relatively nice, easy walk in a beautiful blue sunshiny day. To the intersection of Stone Quarry Trail with the Mid-State Trail. And it's 3 miles to here. We make a sharp turn down this Stone Quarry, and you can see why they call it that, because there's a ton of rocks. And it's steep. You can sort of get an idea of how steep it is looking at how high she is. See how steep it drops off here from the trail. This is going along Stony Creek Trail and right down to Pine Creek. Well, we're still coming down to Pine Creek. You can see up the gorge from here. We got probably another 100 feet to drop down to get to Pine Creek Trail. A little tight switchback down to Pine Creek. We're probably only 50 feet above it. trail looks like it's going to go down pretty steep to the trail. They don't like to make the last 50 feet easy. You come down the steep part and then straight down over that edge and out. And the last little bit is terrible. This is one of those moments, Leanne.
Hell no.
Yeah, they come down and step down the steps. Down. You just came down right there, right next to this pretty little waterfall. And the rest of this trip is a nice leisurely stroll down the bike path alongside Pine Creek.